Hi ladies, my name is Michelle. This is my very first YouTube video. I got my camcorder for Christmas off my husband and daughter, and it was the only thing that I wanted for Christmas this year, and of course they obliged. It's a beautiful red camera. This project here that I've done for you, or for myself actually, I'm sorry, was inspired by Bona, so thank you Bona. It is a mini album made out of the inners of the toilet roll, so it's the cardboard inner from the middle of the toilet roll. And I've got to say, it's probably one of the cutest things I've ever made. And everyone loves it that see, and they don't believe it's made out of the inners of the toilet roll. It's just the funniest look on their faces when I tell them what it is. Okay, let's get into how I made it, or what's involved here. This is a little pin that I bought at my local Spotlight. They had them in packs of 250, I think, for $2. A little trinket pin, it's a fleur-de-lis, and this is a philosophy tag by Tim Holtz, and a word stick with live on it. So that one's got journey on it, and I just think anything Tim Holtz is, you've won me. Okay, the papers I've used are from 7 Gypsies. You'll have to excuse me, ladies. I keep taking them out of camera. I'm not sort of used to having them here in a certain spot, so I keep moving my hands, and I do apologise for that. As I said, the papers are from 7 Gypsies, and it's the Victoria collection, and I got this paper collection from my friend in the US, Hi Sherry, in my Christmas parcel, and along with many other beautiful things. And there's a few things in here that I've used on this mini that came from Sherry, and these beautiful tags that the man of the moment, Tim Holtz, tags came from Sherry in my Christmas parcel. Okay, on the front cover there's this beautiful bird on this paper, and I've just embellished the crown using a glitter glue. And this beautiful embellishment here is a metal embellishment, and I got that from Spotlight, and look, it's a very goddessy type embellishment, and it's I cannot remember the brand, and I've thrown the packaging away, but there was 2 to a pack, and they weren't cheap. They were $5 for the pack, so that makes them $2.50 each, but gosh, it's so pretty. And because this album is for me, I decided to use one. Okay, the first tag is using the Sense of Time stamp set, which is current in our Stampin' Up! Catalogue. And I've distressed all the edges using Tim's Distress Inks, and this is a Making Memories paperclip, yeah, for the Noteworthy collection. Now I haven't journaled stamped any stamps on the back here because I'm waiting for an order to come from Custom Crops in the US with some journaling stamps, so they'll all have to wait until that comes. First page. Now again, ladies, I don't have to give myself another cut because this is just not. There you go. Can you see that properly? Yep, looks like it. This first double page, I've used Hero Arts flowers, again from Sherry, and these are Kaisercraft new flowers, and they're like a heritage type of flower. They've got some beautiful colours in it, and these beautiful brads here are from Mel. She's a gorgeous girl in South Australia, and she sent me up this big parcel just before Christmas, and it was just chock-a-block full with brads and stencils, and I've never seen so many brads. Excuse me, just reaching across the camera. This is just a small container of them. Now I've got a huge, big, long plastic, you know, it's huge, with all the little compartments in it, and they've all just got brads I wouldn't have even thought of having as a brad. Anyway, these ones, I got 3 sets, and this is the key, and this is the lock, and I just think they're beautiful. I've never seen them before. So I'm going to covet these. And covet, all my friends know that covet is a word that I use regularly with my supplies because I don't like to part with them. I like to keep them and look at them and admire them, but very rarely do that. And until I discovered mini albums, and I've become obsessed. And so now my beautiful things are being used, and I guess that's a good thing because if you use them, you make way for different things to come into your life. Second tag is using the Friends 24/7 stamp set, which is again current in our catalogue in Australia from Stampin' Up, and this has to be my all-time favourite image, the damask stamp. Anything damask, and it's won me. These buttons, my girlfriend, my bestie, bought them in a garage sale from a an estate where someone had passed on. So these are all vintage buttons, and I've used all the buttons in the album I've used from the same stash. The ribbon, again, was from my friend Sherry in the US, and she sent me a ribbon bundle, and I'm telling you girls, that is a ribbon bundle. Have you ever seen anything like it? It's just the most gorgeous, oh, more colour than I can poke a stick at. These flowers that I've used here, again, are Kaisercraft, and this, again, is one of their new heritage colours that they've got in their range, and this is just a piece of rickrack where you can slip another tag or a picture underneath there. And gosh, there we go. These two flowers here, sorry, are also from Kaisercraft, and as are the rhinestone little pieces of bling there, again from their new colour schemes. Another piece of brad there you can stick something under, a photo or journaling ticket. This stamp set here I bought on eBay, and it's an old Stampin' Up! One. It's very retired, and it's called Travel Post. And I haven't seen it before. I didn't know about Stampin' Up! Back then. It's stamped with 1994, so that'll give you some indication of how old the stamp set is. Another vintage button from the stash, and that's the round tab punch from Stampin' Up! One of my favourite punches. More Kaisercraft flowers, and this is ribbon from my ribbon bundle from Sherry, and that's a Stampin' Up! Rhinestone from the Fire collection. And this is, of course, Ad Arch ticket from the Timster. I think everyone just loves anything from Tim Holtz. Anyone who's serious about crafting or paper crafting. That's my view. That's only my opinion, ladies. Again, this image here is from that same Travel Post stamp set from Stampin' Up! Another Hero Arts vintage flower with one of the new colours from Kaiser in their rhinestones. A ribbon from Sherry. As I said, you'll see all the stuff that I got from Sherry right through here. This little tag brad here is from my friend in South Oz, the one that gave me the key and all their brads. And I've made it look like a real tag by putting some jute, some hemp twine in it. That's another Kaiser flower that I've stamped with some script and just distressed the edges. I think this also came from Sherry in another parcel a few months ago. I think this is Prima lace. I'm not quite sure, as we don't get the Prima lace over here, well, none that I can find in my country hick town, so I'm assuming, judging by other videos that I've seen, that is Prima lace with a bit of rickrack there. Another Kaiser flower, another brad from my friend in Adelaide. Sorry, I didn't finish saying that. That's another Kaiser flower from their new colour schemes. Another image from that stamp set. That's the Box Brownie camera. And that's a Martha Stewart punch with some rhinestones from Kaiser again. That's my first attempt at a lollipop flower. Is that not the saddest thing you've seen? I reckon it is. It's my first attempt, and I vowed and declared it was going in here because it's been floating around my craft room in such dishonour because it wasn't being used, so I've decided to put it in here. Love it or hate it, it's in there. The next flowers are again from Kaiser, and that's another rhinestone brad from Stampin' Up! And I've just put some glitter glue around there, and I've just sort of brought it out a little bit to sort of give it uplift the flower a bit. Now that's again 2 more images from that stamp set, and I've used this is a new brand out here for Australia. It's called Darling Darling, and they're just the most gorgeous rhinestones. And these pewter half pearls here are just gorgeous. Oh, I'd like to keep them, covet them, but I'm using them, so that's a good thing. This is just an epoxy sticker that came from my friend in the US, again Sherry, and they're very vintagey and I love it, and I thought I'll just superimpose this on the flower. I'm nearly running out of time, ladies, so I'm going to have to finish up in a sec. Tim Holtz Ad Arch ticket, mini paperclip from Tim. My husband found this at work and he brings home all his little treasures to me. That's the Sense of Time stamp set with another vintage button. Hallelujah, I'm finished, that's all. Goodbye. But you will be seeing a lot more of me with more videos to come and more projects and tutorials as I get used to the video camera. Okay ladies, until next time, see you later. Bye.